Hello my Taurus, and welcome to my channel. My name's Heaven and I will be giving you a lunar eclipse reading for the full moon on today, May 26, 2021. This happened last night at about 5 a.m. So drop a comment if you got up and went and saw that lunar eclipse, because I bet it was gorgeous, or drop a picture, something. I'd love to see it. If you want to know more about this lunar eclipse, I do have a blog post on the blog, which is linked below, and I also have a video on this channel, which you'll probably see at the end. That just gives you a little bit more guidance on all the transits and the things that we're going into this full moon. Now, this is a general reading, Taurus, so whatever resonates for you is for you. You leave the rest. And when I say resonate, I mean you feel it in your body. Maybe it's in your gut, your heart, you feel a shiver down your spine. Something like that is going to tell you that that is the message for you. That is what you need to get out of this. In order to help us tap in more, we are going to do a brief meditation. So I want you to start focus on your breathing. Take the biggest breath in that you've taken all day. And then release. Emptying everything out. And you can keep your eyes open or you can close them. Now I want you to focus on, with every breath in, you are calling back your energy wherever it's at. If it's still at work, if it's with your family, if it's within a situation, I want you to call that energy back. That is your energy. When you have that energy surrounding you, you feel like you got it. I want you to feel into your body. You might move a little bit there. Let that energy just kind of seep into every crevice of you. Reclaiming your connection, your energetic connection to your body. When you feel at one with your body and your breathing and your energy, I want you to take notice of where you are touching the ground, whether it's your thighs, your butt, your feet. Send a lot of focus there, grounding into the present moment, grounding into Mama Earth if that's your jam. That's my jam. And once we have that connection, I now want you to focus on your exhale. And with every exhale, I want you to release whatever is not serving you, whatever is not yours. Giving it back to the earth so that it can be transformed. You might make some movements here, some sighs, some line breath, whatever you feel like you need to do in that moment to really feel that release. I want you to feel it. Once you feel like you've released everything and you are sitting in just your energy, connected to your body, connected to this present moment, I know that's a lot. But I want you to call upon your ancestors, your guides, your angels, your spirit team, your deity, your God, whatever you choose to call it. Maybe it's even just your higher self. And I want you to set the intention that whatever you need to hear, you will hear. Whatever you need to get out of it, you will get out of it. And to just keep an open mind through this process. All right, Taurus, let's begin. So this is a spread that was made specifically for this lunar eclipse, but it can be used whenever. The spread is down below if you like it. And if you want to do a one-on-one reading with it anytime, just let me know. Also check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, because again, these are general readings, so they might not resonate with all of my Tauruses, and you might be feeling into a different energy this eclipse season. It also helps you to get a bigger picture on what you are dealing with. If you need any guidance on how to figure out those things, shoot me a message and we'll talk about that. Also, if you'd like to get an astrology report that is directed to your lunar eclipse, then send me a message for that as well. All right, let's get into this. Our first card is our container. How we are holding spaces right now, Taurus, for the change we are going through. And we have the World. That's beautiful. So you are coming full circle, it looks like. I would definitely feel into anything you were going through in December of 2020 when we had our last lunar eclipse. Or maybe even June of 2020, because that's when it was in Sagittarius. All right, to connect to our hearts, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I love that. Very rooted in the physical realm. Let me put on my glasses so I can see. And connecting that world energy to that Queen of Pentacles. That's nice. I like that. All right, so our third card is what we are releasing with this full moon, because we're releasing what does no longer serve in our south node, our karma, our past lives, whatever it is that we're holding on to. From the top, we got the Knight of Cups. Word. So that was an emotional journey right there. That is some like energy going into our emotions. All right. Now our third card is how to connect to our communication, our logic, since we have that Sun in Gemini. So how to connect to that Sun energy right now, that healing energy, that energy that's really going to connect our head, our heart, and our soul together. Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle. And from the top, we got the Page of Wands reversed. All right. All right. And then our last card is how to step into that change. Ooh, or what we need to face to step into that change. And we got two cards. We got the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Six of Swords. All right, Taurus, let's point you down so that we can see what we're working with. We definitely have some travel in here. We have the Six of Swords right here, and then we have this World card. So we definitely have some travel away of some sort, or maybe it might not even just be physical travel, but we're definitely walking into something new here. We're going into a new world. We have the World card, how to hold space for the change that's coming in. And that's like really letting things flow. That's a lot of travel. That's a lot of movement. That's a lot of full circle. Like I said, when I was shuffling, definitely look back at whatever you were dealing with in December or June of last year to really see that full circle. Eclipses are always about 6-month cycles. So definitely look into what you were dealing with about 6 months ago, because that is coming full circle for you. In order to hold space for the world energy, it's really about utilizing all the things that you've learned from the past and being able to really step into a clear, concise vision of that so that you can create a very aligned life. So it's like you have finished learning something very significant in your world, essentially, and you're becoming kind of the center of that. Kind of look how this correlates. It looks like you are drawing from your heart here too. It's really cool. So she's like drawing up water. She's drawing from her heart, but also being illuminated by her mind. So let's look at that. We have the Queen of Pentacles in your heart realms, how to connect to your heart realms. The Pentacles is a physical. It's very physical. It's about your 5 senses. So it's really getting into the pleasures of life. The Queen, she's a very feminine divine, so very intuitive. She really relies on her own means to create things. She doesn't really listen to outer opinion. And also, whenever I see the queens, I think of nurture. I think of taking care of things in the physical world. So really getting into any physical pursuits you've been doing. Maybe you have a garden going right now. That's really going to tap you into your heart. Maybe you are doing some work on your home. Maybe you are working on a project to go travel, because I do see a lot of travel in here. A lot of letting go or moving on. So maybe it's kind of just creating things in your physical world and really taking care of those things around you. So restructuring things, cleaning up around the house, creating things. Maybe it's getting your money right. This is really going to connect you to your heart, because you will be leading those areas in a more divine way if you're tapped into your heart realm. That's kind of what the queens, I feel like, really represent to me. They're also 3s as well, numerology of the 3. But the queens to me are just a very heart-aligned nurture type of feeling, whereas the kings are more like get shit done. The queens are like, I'm gonna take care of this, you know, instead of just getting it done. All right, so that's you connecting to your heart, really connecting into that feminine, those feminine aspects. Then we have the Knight of Cups, and this is what we need to release with this full moon. So this is a lot of action energy. The Knights are all about, you know, going forth and running the battle, essentially. This is a very also romantic card, very dreamy. Like this Knight, he is very into his emotions, so he's always daydreaming. You can see him riding like this horse, but it's actually a sea urchin, like he's rising from the waters. And you see this, all these music coming out of his cup. So they're just very creative, very very romantic. It's this air of romanticism. So this is in your releasal. So this could be one of two things. This could be the aspects of you that you are releasing, maybe really stepping out of those daydream aspects and really stepping into more of reality, the world, and getting things done with the Queen of Pentacles. This also could be someone that you are moving on from, and that's why this big world change has happened to you. That's why there's this huge shift and this full circle, because you are really stepping out of that. So that could go one or two ways. You just feel into it and feel what is right for you. But I definitely take note of all this emotion, this very dreamy aspect, and this moving away from this releasal of it. Then we have how to connect to our communication or our logic realms, our mind. We have the Page of Wands reversed. So the pages are all about new information coming in. Pages are kind of the messengers. They're kind of here to give us a message about things. And wands are about our desires, our fire realm. Just kind of looking over this guy for a second. We have like a dragon, it looks like. In the next card, in the Knight of Wands, he's like riding this dragon out into the world. And you can also see the Magician wand that is up there. So it's like in your communication, in your logic centers right now, it's not a time to add new information. I feel like or add to your repertoire new information. I really feel this, you have what you need right now. You're just in like kind of this creative mode that you need to keep creating. I feel like there's no real new information coming in. I'm going to set this up so you guys can start to see the spread I'm seeing. There we go. But I really like this right here, where this healing, the sunflower is really healing this wand. And this wand is like the creator. It's really creating things out into the world. It's the Magician's wand. So with that, I feel like this world card, what you're going into, this new transition of the Queen of Pentacles, creating things in your world, really letting go of these daydreams and actually starting creating. I feel like this is going to heal this, so that new information can come through, new desires, new ideas. I think that's kind of what you're struggling with. Maybe you got some writer's block. Maybe you're just not quite sure where to go next with things. You're feeling a little lost. I feel like that connection is definitely going to come through once you root down into your heart and start creating from a place of there, and letting go of this this very floaty, kind of watery, flowy energy that you have going on, because you're really stepping into something new. Definitely something new, because we have the Ace of Pentacles over here. This is the change that we need to make in the world. Again, I'm setting this up so that you guys can see it. This is the change that you need to make in the world. So we have the Six of Swords, and this is the change so that you can step into your purpose. The Six of Swords is all about letting go. Sixes are kind of my giving and receiving card, or number, I mean. So it's all about giving and receiving, and right now you're kind of like giving this energy back. You're letting go of it, kind of like we did in the meditation in the beginning. We are giving this energy back to the earth so that it can be recycled, because it's not something that we need right now. It's kind of something we need to transmute. It's also the letting go of the past. You could see she's like letting her fishes sail off. So it's like letting go of the past so that you can move forward with the experiences that you have. And below that, we had the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like this is kind of blocked up. You creating something, you getting your desires is very blocked up. Is very blocked up because you're going through this path of letting go. It's like the Knight of Cups really brought you into this world energy so that you could let go of the emotions that were within this Knight of Cups, whatever this was, whatever this situation was. Remember, it's very emotional. So it's kind of taking you into that letting go process so that you can start a new venture of creation in your physical world. We have the Ace, which is the beginning, and the Pentacles, again, is our physicality. So this could be security, stability. This is also new ideas, a new venture of some sort, maybe in business, in relationships, something like that. We also have a lot of Pentacles. All you earth signs are really going into a restructure of your pentacle realms, of your physical realms, and how those correlate kind of to your heart, to your desire. Know that whatever you've been doing, though, it's really setting you up for a step up, because you're like restarting now on something new. You're going to learn a whole new set of lessons, but what you've learned from this past has really set you up for these next steps that you're going into. Let me look. Because, like, I love it, because these fishes are, like, even flowing up into this Ace of Pentacles. And this Ace of Pentacles even looks very flowy and watery, even. I feel like this daydream that you're letting go of is turning into a reality, essentially, for you. Because that's it, too. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a daydream that, like, has transmuted, has transformed, and you're like, holy shit, like, I didn't know that I was going to be moving so quickly. We always grieve our past, the person that we used to be. It's kind of this transition that we go through where we're like, okay, well, I'm not here anymore. I'm here, and that's beautiful, but I still have to kind of go through this grieving process. Balance spirituality and practicality. Ooh, I love that. I love that. And I definitely see that with this world. With this Page of Wands, we have this like spiritual connection up here, but we have the Queen of Pentacles down here, which is our practicality, which is in our heart realms, which is just really funny to me. How your heart realms, well, and it would make sense definitely with you being an earth sign, you really feeling into those physical worlds, Taurus, to connect you to your heart, and that is your kind of your practicality, whereas your mind, your upper realms, that's your spirituality. That's where you're coming up with ideas and dreams and things like that. And that's also with this daydream card. This could be you kind of getting too out there with your daydreams, getting too lost in the spiritual and not bringing things into the practicality or into the physical world. All right, Taurus, I think that's all I got for you, my babes. If you would like to join us tonight for a guided full moon meditation, that will be over on the Facebook page. Go over there and check it out. It will be 8 p.m. Mountain Time. I have a link below. If this didn't resonate with you, again, go check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If it still doesn't resonate, you can go to the website or email me for a one-on-one session. I totally set that up with you. Also with tarot, we are bringing up things into our consciousness from our subconscious realm. So it's really important for you to get in touch with your body today, feel things out, maybe move some energy around, get your feet on the ground, barefoot, walking, jogging, taking a bath, whatever you need to do to feel into your body, because you will be releasing energy and moving through energy. Also, when we either hit 100 subscribers or in a couple months, I will be doing a giveaway for a moon box. It'll be full of different crystals. You'll get a free tarot reading and different things that are related to that moon that is coming up. So make sure you subscribe so you can get in the raffle for those. It will be out of the subscribers on my YouTube channel. All right, that's all I got for you, Taurus. I hope you have a great lunar eclipse.